Good morning. Just wanted to touch base because I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I have learnt something this morning about what I've been up to lately, or not been up to lately, as the case may be. You can see behind me, it's a beautiful dawn, late dawn here in Hobart. I've been up since before dawn, meeting with someone in New York who's been guiding me and helping me, and the conversation I had this morning was pretty much about I haven't done my homework and there's not much we can do until I have. So I am now putting this here for all of you to think about how often it is that we get in our own way. So I've been sitting here thinking about what has stopped me from making the next steps in my little progression of the things I'm doing behind the scenes at the moment, which you'll see more of once I actually get my homework done. So, for example, I am working to change and modify and update my podcast. We're actually making a transition to a new theme for the podcast, or a tweaked theme to the podcast. And my homework was to record an episode, or the transitional episode for that podcast, and I haven't done it. So I wanted to touch base around some key themes that I think might be relevant to you if you're also getting in your own way at the moment. So theme number one is overthinking. I'm a shocker for overthinking. I will have worried a situation into oblivion if left to my own devices. So with the podcast, I've been worried about the sound. I've been worried about where to record it. I've been worried about what to say. I've been worried about, and I don't mean worried in the sense of anxious or stressed or upset. I mean, in my head. This has been going on in my head, overthinking, and it has stopped me from taking action. Another theme is getting what you came for. Now, for me, getting what you came for is a coin with two sides. So I'm involved in a program that is coaching me at the moment around improving what I'm doing for social media and other platforms that I'm working on at the moment. And I'm not putting in the work. I'm finding excuses. So I'm not getting what I came for with that program. Now, the flip side of that same coin is, what if I get what I came for? What if I put in all the work? What if I do really well? What if this is a big success? What if? So sometimes it's about being a little bit nervous or a little bit scared about getting what you're wanting, or that saying, be careful what you wish for. So sometimes I find myself hesitating because what if something gets bigger than I can handle? And I don't mean that in an egotistical sense. I know it can sound that way, but I certainly mean, do I have time to deal with a big, fully activated social media/media life? Do I have that in me? Do I have the time to do that? Does my family have the tolerance to put up with me if that's what eventuates? And again, I get in my head about it. So getting what you came for is that second theme, and it's very related to me. It's very much related to overthinking. So those two themes, overthinking and worrying about getting what I came for, both the positive, putting in the work to get what I came for, and the negative, being worried about what if I get what I came for, those two things stop me taking action. And action is the thing we need to do to prevent ourselves from overthinking. I can't overthink it if I'm doing it. So for us, it's really important to be really conscious of that paradox. We overthink and we don't take action to do the thing that we want to do. Whereas if we just bloody well did it, it would be done and dusted, but also we wouldn't spend so much time in our own head with this chatter going on. So those two themes have been really present for me lately. I think the third theme really is a touch of time scarcity mindset. So I have had a bit going on lately. Been a busy time in my practice with some staffing changes, been a busy time in my family with school changes, and so there's been quite a lot on my plate. And I think when I get busy like that, I let balls slip. So juggling so many things, I end up dropping balls, and I think that shows that I'm human. But I also then can get stuck in a time scarcity mind frame where I'm thinking I just don't have the time to stop and look at the work that I'm meant to be doing, make a plan and action that plan and get it done. So for me, I think this morning's meeting was very much a lesson in stopping and thinking and recognizing those action prevention themes that are tripping me up at the moment. And I'm sharing them with you because perhaps they are themes that you recognize in your working week or your family week, whatever is going on for you as well. So I'm going to try and stop overthinking. In fact, I'm going to stop overthinking. I need to do some stuff and I need to do it today. I need to do it by Friday. So I've set myself a deadline with 2 key tasks that I need to have achieved. In fact, I really need to do it today. I'm going to stop overthinking. I'm going to get what I came for. I'm going to do the work that I'm here to do. I'm also going to dream big and achieve as much of that pie as I can achieve and stop overthinking that too. And then I'm also going to just remind myself that I have as many hours in the day as everybody else has. I hate getting up before dawn for these meetings, but you know what? Once my day is started, I'm fine. So perhaps learning that there are other days in the week that I could, if I bothered to, get up a bit earlier and get some stuff done before the kids are, ready for that pre heading off to school scramble. Speaking of which, it's 10 to 8 and I should probably go scramble and get those kids ready for school. So look, a bit of a random video this morning just to let you know that of course I'm human, of course I stumble with all the same things that you guys stumble with. I overthink, I hesitate, I do all those things, but I'm happy to share with you when I do, and I'm happy to share with you my strategies for overcoming that. So I'm putting it out there loud and proud. I will be getting some tasks done by the end of today. I will have pre-recorded the transition episode for my podcast. So the podcast is going to change its name from Quiet Confidence over to Finding Proof, all about finding the evidence in yourself that you've got all the strength you need to take the action to achieve your goals. So it's a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black at the moment. Go and have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye for now.